So with season 2, I'm always curious, like where, now that you've put the show out in the world, what did you want to build up on, and what did you want to push in radical new directions moving forward?
Yeah, I think for season 2, we obviously with season 1, we had that kind of like wacky, fun, irreverent part of things when we definitely wanted to continue that trend. And I think we did that, with season 2, there's that wackiness, but there's also sort of more emotion, and we really wanted to elevate it. And I think, it's just speaking to all the actors, we feel like we really got there with their characters.
Cool. Yeah. Did you something that I love about season 2 is you guys aren't afraid to go more like surreal. You guys aren't afraid to go cosmic with that. And I'm dancing between spoilers saying this, but with your relation to reality and to time, did that kind of stem from that and kind of like pushing it into those wackier dimensions?
I mean, I guess I would say, that we wanted to do like, keep it really fun. And like, I think, I know the episode you're specifically talking about, and that was something I think Nora wanted to do. And I think we balanced the season with having, some surreal elements of the show, but then within that really emotional, real stories. And so I think that balance, it has a nice balance this season.
Sure. The other thing that I really love is that like it feels like Wally gets in on the slapstick in this season. Like you're starting to learn your cast better. How is it writing towards the strength of the cast, and what did you want to do in working with the actors and developing these characters?
The actors are always really part of the creative process. So many of the grandma storylines are really taken from Lori's own life as well. She likes to bring in her own costume and her own props, and she just sometimes hearing her speak, we're like, okay, well, actually we're gonna kind of shift things around and use her real life stuff in this story. And so they're, working with this cast they're so amazing, and so it's very easy for us to just kind of say, okay, this is the general area we're in, and we're going to play around with it and let them go off, and they're great at that.
The other thing is like this show, for a show called Nora from Queens, this season I would argue more so than the first. There's a love letter to New York. Like you kind of recognize the warts and all of it, but at the same time it's a celebration of Queens and to the 5 boroughs. What was something that you really wanted to highlight with this show in its love letter to just all things New York?
I mean, I think there's Nora, having like, I think, I don't want to speak for her, but like I think that she's been traveling a lot and like doing a lot of other things, and I think she really, Queens in New York holds a special place in her heart, and I think for anybody who's lived there knows that. And so I think this season we really got to like explore that, and there's a specific episode that's about real New Yorkers. So I think and about how things have changed, but also how they're the same. So I think this year we see a lot of that.